Welcome, viewers, yet again for another edition of your good program that you've always watched here. Again, today we have with us Mr. Gitonga Wathanga, who's always been with us here talking about politics, political development, governance issues, and matters that relate to the well-being of Kenyans. I believe that wherever you are seated right now, you will enjoy this. Taking us through this will be me, Nick Okello, and then I'll be with my guest, Gitonga Wathanga. Karibu sana, mheshimiwa.
Asante sana.
How is the Christmas holiday faring on with you?
Taking it easy, and because this year has also been very difficult. So in terms of any spending power,
Yeah.
we're a bit low. So taking it easy, but we thank God that we've come through the year nicely.
Thank you. Now we'll go straight to our discussions of today. We want to review the year 2015. So much has happened, and indeed a lot of good and bad things have also happened. Now, let's begin by talking about, first of all, governance issues. We have all the departments of governance. We have the judiciary, we've got the parliament, we've got the executive. In your opinion, which of these arms actually performed to your expectation?
To be honest, in my opinion, I think all of them have actually been quite a disappointment.
All of them?
All of them. And Parliament, initially we had hope in Parliament that it was going to play its oversight role. But unfortunately, like the other parliaments, I think this one also has performed very poorly on that. All that we have seen from Parliament is just politics, partisan politics. We have not really seen Parliament come together and address any issues, that are really of concern to Kenyans. The judiciary, on the other hand, as well, has when Gitonga came in on when the judiciary was constituted, we had so much faith, especially in our Chief Justice. And but since the petition after the elections, kind of the judiciary since then, I think it got weak, and it has not actually been seen. It has not actually been performing any better than before. I don't think today Kenyans generally don't have as much faith in our justice system as that's when Nani came to power, came to office rather. And we cannot really remember of any landmark ruling that these have made so far this year. We don't. We already know. The only thing that we have seen is cases dragging in court. And a good example is that one of extradition of Ishuru and Okello. Yeah, and here they are wanted outside there to go and answer charges of fraud, but they have managed to use the judiciary, the process to to block the extradition, and that has been going on for over 2-3 years now. And it doesn't send a good signal to the rest of Kenyans.
Okay.
As of course with the executive, definitely that is where the executive of course has been the biggest failure. This government is only good at talking, and very little delivery. It's mainly PR. We can't really point out any good thing they have done. I remember when Nani went to Parliament, talked about fighting corruption, and was given and gave. He received a list of people in government that were supposed to apparently had engaged in corrupt practices, and I think we were about 150. And those people were supposed to have been taken to court and
charged.
Yes, charged. Although it is not. It's not the responsibility of the executive to charge them. it has not really shown the political will to fight corruption, because they are speaking from both sides of the mouth, so to speak. Because on one hand, they are okay. They are pointing. They are they are asking others, some of their officials, some of their officers, to step aside for corruption, for alleged corruption, and then on the other hand, then they are supporting others that are alleged that have been mentioned in the same corruption. It has been the government has also refused to talk and listen to the opposition, and all that they are doing is they have been doing throughout the year is hiring insults to the opposition, and particularly the Honorable Prime Minister. Other than that, I'm trying to think what they have been doing. You really can't really pick up. Because it's only PR, it's only PR.
It's only PR.
It's only PR.
Yeah.
It's only PR.
Now,
So,
now talking about what the government perhaps has failed to do or done in this respect, you guys in the opposition, on the other hand, would you say that there's something good you people have shown in terms of your oversight role, your role of the watchdog role that the opposition plays?
yes, I would say the opposition, definitely we have tried as much as our parliamentarians have also not been the forefront. They have not been very active in this respect. But our principals, much more so, principals, Honorable the PM and the Vice President Kalonzo, they have really been outspoken on issues of governance in this country, and when it comes to pointing out about corruption. They have been in the forefront. Euroboard, NYS, Standard Gauge Railway. We think we have played our role, and of course there's always room for improvement, but we have done pretty good. Have done pretty good, and as you see now, issues like NYS now, the money that was lost initially the government side had said that no money has been lost,
Yeah.
but now they have come out later to admit money has been lost, and people have been taken to court. We are only hoping that they will be convicted, and then they will recover. Then we set on the process of recovering the stolen monies.
Well, talking about corruption, just recently the BBC has been churning out corruption allegations, one after the other, on the opposition side. Martha Karua was the first victim of this, Wetangula, and lately something that is not very clear about the office of the Prime Minister, having tried to unsuccessfully prevent a company from paying taxes. How does it paint the opposition? Because these are allegations that are coming out of BBC from somebody called Paul Hopkins, who worked for British American Tobacco.
Yeah. Okay. To be honest, if such allegations are true, definitely it paints a bad picture on the opposition generally. But Nick, this whatever they were being accused of, it happened actually when they were not in the opposition. It happened during when they were serving in government of the last government, I think, the PNU side.
It was the 50-50 government, the coalition government.
Yes, it was during that time.
Yeah.
And even if they are proved to be true, of course it's very bad, but they have seen since that time. They have seen since then seen the light, and they're in opposition now. And that doesn't mean that people make mistakes. People make mistakes, and I agree. A lot of our people even in opposition, I do agree. Of course, they could be corrupt, or they do engage in corrupt practice. The only thing is that probably they have not been caught.
Yeah, and that now begs the question here: does the opposition have the moral standing to to point fingers at the government when the government is also engaged in corruption?
Yes, because here the opposition is a big entity. It's not just two or three individuals.
Yeah.
If two or three people in the midst of the opposition are corrupt, doesn't mean that now the whole opposition is corrupt.
Yeah.
Of course, and then that is it's the constitutional responsibility of the opposition to point out errors in that government. It is its responsibility. If it doesn't do that, then it has got no point of existing.
Yeah.
Then they should not be in office at all. Whether they are corrupt or not, it means they still have to continue pointing out failures in government.
Now, going ahead now, do you look at 2016 to be one year that maybe the government, the governance, let's talk about governance. Do you see a situation where governance would improve?
Not at the national level. At the national level, I don't think the way we are, they have the capacity to change anything, and I don't think they even have the will. Because their focus is on themselves. It's about issues of ICC and how they are going to amass wealth. I think our hope lies in our devolved units. Probably our devolved units, since they are maturing, I expect now that this year, the coming year, that our devolved units now will be more functionable. You have some now they have a setup. They will already be running up and running properly. Yeah, and I would expect that the county governments will do much better than they did this year. And hoping that you will not be frustrated by the central government by them withholding money.
Oh yeah, it's been actually a big gap of remitting monies to the counties. I mean, the government has also claimed very many times that there is not enough money to do all these things. Thereby, the Council of Governors keep on accusing the government of wanting to derail devolution. The truth of the matter is maybe there is no money, and something must be done about it. Are you guys having the will and the capacity to do better and perform your watchdog responsibilities?
Yeah, definitely we are. And if you look back at history, the people who have made difference in this country, the people who have brought us where we are, the people who are responsible for multipartism or for the second devolution, as we normally call it, the people who brought in also devolution are in opposition. They are actually the ones who have brought us this far. This coming year, a big event is the referendum, is our Okello Kenya. Okello Kenya is
it on anyway? Sometimes people are lost in it. People think that it died a long time ago. Is it on course?
It is very much on, and we presented now. It is with the IEBC. We presented the signatures and our bill to IEBC. Now IEBC now is verifying the signatures, and they have 3 months. They have 3 months to do that. So that is by March they should have finished. Once they do that, then they take it. They'll take it now to, I think they take it
to the county assemblies.
To the county assemblies. And then the county assemblies, I think we also have like 3 months.
Okay, so have some time to vote for or against.
Yes. So we expect that probably by mid next year, we might be going to the referendum. Yes.
Do you see CORD getting the enough number they require in the counties? That is 24 plus.
Of course they will, because I show you one county that doesn't need more money. Why would they
True, they need money, but now the money aspect aside, the politics of it put into perspective.
Whichever way the money comes, they need the money. And if they reject the money, they will not have how are they going back to the electorate and tell them that we are not able to do this because we did have money. Okay. And yet you refused to ask for more
opportunity.
Money. You refused to ask for more money. You had the opportunity to get more money, but you refused. So it will definitely pass, because this is not the issue is not about it's not about ODM or TMA. The issue is the services that we need at the county level.
At the county level.
Yes, and okay. We all agree. Everybody agrees that the counties don't have enough money.
Thank you, sir. Let's go for a short break. When we come back, we've just seen Kenyans from the Ipsos Synovate polls wanting Raila Odinga to retire from politics, and that Raila Odinga is trailing Uhuru Kenyatta by 10 percentage points if elections were to be held anytime now. We'll be coming after a short break. Please don't go away. This is LTN.